Still thinking about staying in your big family home? You're not alone. But if that house is starting to feel more like a burden than a blessing, this video is for you. Today we're going to talk about 5 clear signs that it might be time to downsize, and why making a move doesn't mean letting go, but leaning into something that fits better into your life right now. I'm Ryan Gibbons, your North Jersey partner for all things real estate, and I've worked with a lot of Bergen County residents who've wrestled with this exact decision: whether to stay in the home where they raised their kids, built decades of memories, and spent most of their adult lives, or take that next step and move into something more manageable, more fitting, and more freeing. Downsizing is a big emotional shift, but it doesn't have to feel like a loss. In fact, for many of my clients, it turns out to be one of the most empowering and even liberating things they've done. Let's walk through 5 signs you might be ready, and if a few of these sound familiar, it might be time to at least start exploring what's next. Sign number 1, the space just feels too big. This one is probably the most obvious and the most common. You've got rooms that haven't been used in years, closets that just stay empty, maybe a basement that's mostly boxes and old furniture, and a guest room that only sees company once or twice a year. I had a couple in Oradell tell me we only live in 30% of our house. The rest was just sitting there. And they were still paying to heat it, cool it, insure it, and maintain it. That space wasn't serving them anymore. It was draining them. Once they moved into a condo in a nearby 55-plus community, they realized how much lighter life could feel without the weight of square footage they just didn't need. If your house feels more like a storage unit than a home base, that's your first clue. Lawn care, snow removal, cleaning rooms you don't even use, dealing with a roof leak, a backed up drain, or that one window that always sticks. And let's be honest, a lot of seniors don't want to ask their kids or neighbors for help every time something breaks. One client in River Edge told me they were constantly feeling behind on things. There was always a list of what needed fixing or cleaning. It started affecting their peace of mind. But when they moved into a smaller home with an HOA maintained exteriors, they told me it felt like retirement really started. Downsizing means less maintenance, less upkeep, less stress. Sign number 3, you feel isolated in your own home. This one's a bit harder to admit, but it's also very common. When you raised your family, your home was full of noise, activity, and community. But now the kids have moved out. Your neighbors may have moved away as well. And the house that once felt lively now feels quiet, sometimes too quiet. Many of the seniors I work with tell me that it's not just the space that's too big, it's the silence. They start to feel disconnected. That can take a toll on your mood, your motivation, and your mental health. The good news is that there are amazing communities in and around Bergen County, like senior apartments or 55-plus developments, where you can get that social connection back. They have walking clubs, book clubs, happy hours. You can live around people going through the same phase of life that you are. It's not about losing privacy, it's about gaining community again. Sign number 4, safety is becoming a concern. Let's face it, a lot of older homes weren't built with aging in mind. Stairs, tubs, narrow doorways, they all present risks. I worked with a woman in Paramus who had a bad fall on the front steps of her colonial. After that, she stopped using the upstairs altogether, which meant she was basically living in half of her house. She finally said, I shouldn't have to avoid parts of my house to feel safe. We found her a ground floor condo with wide doorways, a walk-in shower, and no exterior maintenance. More than that, she finally felt safe and secure in her own home again. If you find yourself avoiding stairs, slipping in the bathroom, or feeling uneasy about home emergencies, that's a major sign it's time for a safer setup. Sign number 5, you're ready for financial freedom. This is a big one and often overlooked. For many people, their home is their biggest asset. But as retirement settles in and fixed incomes become the norm, that asset might be sitting there just underused. Downsizing can unlock that equity. You can use it to travel, invest, support your kids or grandkids, or simply enjoy more freedom without worry. In Bergen County, home values have risen and remained strong. Even modest homes have appreciated significantly over the past 10, 20 years. If your home no longer fits your lifestyle, but it holds serious value, that's an opportunity. And yes, you can find smaller homes or rentals in the area that offer lower maintenance costs, fewer surprise expenses, and a better quality of life. So Bergen County's senior population has grown over 20% in the last decade. More and more people are realizing that aging in place doesn't always mean staying in the same house. It means staying in control of your future. That shift is happening right here in our neighborhoods. So let's recap. If your house feels too big, the maintenance is dragging you down, you're feeling isolated, you have safety concerns, or you're dreaming of more financial flexibility, those are signs. Not signs of failure, not signs of giving up. Signs that you're ready to take ownership of your next chapters. Downsizing isn't about a smaller home. It's about a bigger life, one that fits where you are now and where you want to go next. I'm Ryan Gibbons, and I'm here to help you navigate that journey with clarity and care. Whether you're just exploring or ready to make a move, I'm here when you're ready.